Greetings to all ESL teachers out there. My name is Marcel Castillo, and I'm an adjunct teacher at Palomar College. My presentation today is to show you how to use the Adobe Acrobat to create writable PDF files for your lessons, and how to use Snag It to capture an image that you can use on your lesson. So let's get started here. Let me open up Microsoft Word here, create a new document, and there we go. And let's create some questions and then maybe an image to which we will write an identification of that image. So let's call this a demo on using writable PDF files. Alright, so let's create a question, an easy question for ESL students level 1. What is your name? Draw a line. Where are you from? We draw that line. And that's enough. Now let's create some images here that they will learn through at the beginning of the year, which is to identify the classroom objects. For the following. Alright, so I'm going to go to the internet here, and I'm going to type in computer. And let's grab a computer here. There's one right here. Now right here on the corner I've got Snag It. So I'm going to click here, get my Snag It, capture and capture again. And I've got a crosshair here, so I'm going to use that crosshair to identify or snag what I want. I'm just going to snag that computer there. I'm going to click on the camera. I'm going to click on the image here, right click and copy. And I'm going to go back to my Microsoft Word and I'm going to paste it. And there you go. You have a picture of a computer. Let's call this number 1. And they're going to identify that. Let's do another one. Put a little space here. And let me grab a chair. Okay, we've got lots of chairs here. So let me grab this chair right here. That looks like the ideal chair. Oops. Okay, that's a huge chair. So we're going to grab it anyway. We're going to get Snag It. Okay, we don't want that to appear. We're going to take Snag It, capture, capture, and there's our crosshair. We're going to go from left to right and then click on the camera, right click to copy, go to your Microsoft Word and Control V for paste. Now you can see here we have a huge picture of a chair here, so grab the corners, either left corner or right corner, they're the same, and make it small so it'll fit your paper size of 8.5 by 11. And let's create a number here. We'll call this number 2. Okay, so that will be B here. Now let's create something where we have a check mark. Okay, so we're going to put a check to determine, to choose the right answer. I don't know the right answer. Okay, the month now is, put here November. Let's put a line. December. Let's put 3 here. January. Okay, that's enough. So we have one where we're going to put a check mark. Put a check to choose the right answer. Alright, so we're going to save this here. Here, we're going to put an indicator that it's a PDF file. So I'm going to call it This Is It, PDF. And then I'm going to save it to the desktop. Export it. Alright. And now I'm going to use my Adobe Acrobat, which is right here. I'm going to open that up. I'm going to look for it. File, open. And it's on the desktop. And this is it here. It's called This Is It Demo using writeable PDF file. So I'm going to click there. Open. And now we're going to put fields into this lesson here. Let's make it a little bit smaller I'm going to push Command and minus to make it smaller. Now right here on the left hand corner you see the word Tools. I want you to click on that and look for Prepare Form. There it is right there, Prepare Form. I'm going to click here, Start, and now it starts creating the fields with a blue square or blue rectangle. Now this rectangle is a little bit big, so you're going to have to use your mouse to bring it down so you won't get big letters. Do the same thing here, and do the same thing here, and here. Now they may be writing long names, so let's extend this to a little bit longer, and let's extend this to a little bit longer so they can have more room. Now this one here is a field for writing letters, and that's not what I want. So I'm going to click here and hit delete, click here and hit delete, click here and hit delete. Now what Adobe Acrobat does, when it sees a line, it creates a field for writing words or letters, but I want check marks. So here is the check mark here. I'm going to click on it, and you can see it's a little square, and you're going to click and hold and create that square. Now you don't want to copy that, because if you do, if you put a check mark here, it'll put a check mark here also. So you don't want to create that. You want to create a different field. Click here, and you want to go from left to right and do another one, and left to right. Okay, now you've created line field here, and a line field on part B where they're going to write a word, and here's a field for check marks. Now we're going to save this again, File, Save As, and the computer sees that it's at the desktop. Remember, we saved this one here as a PDF file. Now when you change it to with fields, it's still a PDF, so you've got to give it a different name. And the way to know that it's a lesson where you fill out words or put in words, let's just call it filler, F-I-L-L-E-R, and we're going to save it to the desktop. And it's done. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, that's not it here. And this is it right here. This is it, filler. So I'm going to click here. And now you could see that they can write in the field, what is your name? So they'll write their name is here. And I am from the Philippines. Now one of the things that you're going to realize about students in ESL level 1, they're going to have a difficult time writing or punching in those letters because they don't know the keyboard. Maybe a third of them will know where the keys are, but the beginning ESL people who've never used a computer, it's going to take them quite a while, so it's going to take some time and patience for them. Okay, this is a computer. They click on it, and this is a chair. Let's put down a computers, not computers. And this one here is a chair. So they're learning the indefinite article. Now you might want to tell them that when they have a field, if they keep writing and writing, it gets smaller and smaller. You see that? So when you have them write a paragraph, you want to create fields where they can go to the next line so they don't keep writing and writing and writing because it gets smaller and smaller. You create another line field for them. Alright, so when they're ready to save it as their homework, they can say save as and go to the desktop, and they can put their name here, Marcel Castillo, as their homework. I'll put down HW. And it's saved. Let's check and see if it's there. There it is, right here. Okay, Marcel Castillo homework demo and using the field. Now, if you're creating lessons, definitely you want to put them in your canvas. So this was a demo on how to use the Adobe Acrobat. Now let's see how we can put your lesson into the canvas. So I've got my canvas open here, and I'm going to go to assignments, and I'm going to open up an assignment here, and I'm going to call this I'll put 2 stars here because I'm going to be looking for it. I've got a lot of homework here, so I'll put a star there to begin it. And let's call this, well, what today is Friday, so I'll call this Friday, December the 3rd, and this is a demo on using writable PDF files. Okay, so I'm going to click here, I'm going to insert, click on the document, and it's going to upload. I'm going to click on the rocket here, and I'm going to look for the filler or the lesson that I created. I know it's on the desktop, and it was called This Is It Filler. This was already done, so we're going to call this the filler here. And we're going to open it, submit, and there it is. And let's give it no points, the assignment, and let's give it no time limit. Here you can create a time limit of when it's going to have to be turned in and when it's available. So this is available anytime, and if I don't click any of this, it's available anytime. I'm going to save and publish. And now I'm going to go to my modules here. Now this is week 14, so this is the appropriate date that I do my lesson. So let's just find it. Let's wait till it loads up. Okay, it's loaded up. You can see all these check marks. I'm going to click on that plus sign here, and I'm going to look for assignments, and there it is. I could see it right away. It has 3 stars there, Friday. I'm going to click there, add item, okay, and it's right here. Now, those of you who know how to use the Canvas, for my students ESL 1, when I have a new assignment, I always try to grab the assignment and put it all the way to the top so that the students know that's a new assignment. And then I can decrease this size here, and for them to see that it's a new assignment, I can click on the kebab button and increase the indent, and there is your assignment. So let's check it out. Let's see if it works. Let's click here, and we're going to download it. And there it is. And on the left corner is your PDF filler. And it loads up successfully. Now they can write in the answer, okay? Let's put a period. Okay, and this one is a computer. This is a chair. Now put a check. Choose the right answer. The month now is December. I want to click right here. There we go. Now, if the students make a mistake, they'll have 2 clicks, two check marks, which you don't want them to do. All right, so now we're on the student view here, I mean the teacher view, so I can't send this. But when they send, they will go here with your changes, and they're going to save it to their folder, to the desktop. But in this case, I'm just going to call this Marcel C. And this is an experiment EXP. Alright, and I'm going to save it. Now, when I'm ready to send it to the teacher, I will go back to the module. And let's go to the student side here. Student view. Are we in student view? Not yet. There we go. This is student view. And here it is right here. So if I click on this, okay, I'm going to upload. Go find the document. Computer's running slow tonight. Okay, let's choose a file to upload. Okay, that's a lot faster. And it was called Marcel C Demo. And I'm going to open that. And once that's in, okay, the file's there. We submit it. That means to me, submit the assignment. And it's done. Alright, so let me check. Let me go back to the teacher view. See if it's done. Let's go to modules. And I'm going to click on this here. Speed grader. And let's look for student. And there it is. Test student. There it is right there. Bingo. So this is how you create writable PDF files using Adobe Acrobat and Snag It, and how to put it into your canvas. I hope this will help you to create more lessons for your ESL Level 1 class. Thank you for watching this video.